Hey YouTube, well it's Brooks and you're watching Bro Car Whiz. So it's been a couple of months since I've last updated you guys, but today the IS is in for its first service, the 50,000 mile service, free under Lexus certified pre-owned warranty, or whatever you want to call it, L certified there. And my loaner car today is none other than the 2018 Lexus RXL, as you can see here. Not only is this a 2018 RXL, it's a 2018 RXL with only 130 miles on it. So this is very exciting. As you all know, the RXL has been a very long anticipated product in the Lexus lineup, a 3-row crossover. That's really where the luxury SUV market is booming with products like the MDX and the QX60 and such. The RX was one of the first luxury crossovers in the marketplace back in 1999, but just now has added a 3rd-row feature for almost 20 years later. So this is the 4th generation of the RX that debuted in 2016, and we'll go ahead and get started. So this RXL is finished in the popular silver lining metallic with the parchment interior and the matte bamboo trim. So the RX from, well actually it rides on the exact same wheelbase and platform as the normal RX, except the L has an additional 4.3 inches of length, and that is most noticeable here beyond the C-pillar and like past the rear wheel there. These are of course the 20-inch alloy wheels that are popular on most of these RXs, above the 18s and below the luxury package wheels. This particular product has a couple of key options on it, but of course we have standard smart key access, the Lexus safety sense systems, and all of those features. We'll go ahead and open it on up. There is smart key on all of the 4 doors, and there's that parchment and brown interior with that matte bamboo trim. This one does have the blind spot monitor package on it, 3-person memory, chrome door handles, matte bamboo trim. Stitching all right here, your automatic windows, power folding mirrors, so those automatically power folding mirrors. A little bit of a storage bin here. 10-way power driver seat here. If you get the luxury package, it does add the power extending feature. See, very pretty stitching. And off to the side here, you do have a small storage bin, heated steering wheel, automatic high beams, and the power trunk. Power tilt telescoping steering wheel. Go ahead and start it up. And that flashing you're seeing is just a trick of the camera. You can see this one is so new that it still has the plastic wrap over the 12.3-inch bezel. As you can see, 136 miles on the odometer. Automatic headlights, fog lights, Lexus safety sense with forward collision alert, lane departure, automatic wipers there, and of course the different rear wiper that is on the RXL. As you can see, it is mounted to the actual window itself there rather than above on the 2-row RX. Easy way to kind of spot the difference. From the back, same climate control buttons and everything, except the RXL does feature a tri-zone climate, and we will get to that once we get to the rear seat. Power outlet, all the same 2-row RX goodies with the power, electronic parking brake there, automatic heated and cooled seats. Of course, you do have the rear backup camera right there on the 12.3-inch display, and the mirrors that do tilt down in reverse. Drive mode select here, you have your remote touch interface with a little bit of storage bin there. And this all controls your Lexus Inform system here with map and other shortcuts. As you can see, it's all customizable. You can rearrange the different settings there. You all have seen plenty of videos on how the Inform system works. And the glove box off to the side here with the window sticker. Go ahead and take a look at that. As you can see here, 2018 RXL in silver lining metallic. Options as far as this one has, it's the blind spot monitor with rear cross traffic alert, $1,000 there, the 20-inch wheels, which are almost $1,200, touch-free door, which we'll get to, heated and cooled seats, the 12.3-inch navigation system, and a couple of other odds and ends there for a total price of just shy of $56,000. And you can look at Some of the other key stats there, same 3.5 liter V6 that's used in the two-row RX, 290 horsepower. Put that back. This one does have just the normal sunroof. There is a panoramic sunroof available. You do have sunglasses storage here. The touchless LED lights there, if you can see it's on and then it's off. Sunroof controls and the frameless rear view mirror with garage home link down below, and your radar and cameras for your different Lexus Safety Sense systems. So we'll go ahead and check out where the real excitement is here on the RXL. So looking at the back seat here, actually you can't even hardly tell that there is all the fun stuff behind the second row. Still the same really nice interior details here with the two that are on the two-row model. But climbing in, of course, very easy step-in height. Rear air vents here below, and you would think there's no 12-volt outlet, or there's no way of powering your devices. However, they have moved to 2 USB ports here in the center console of the rear seat. A little bit of storage there, and a dual cup holder system. With some LED lights above. And you can just pull on this little lever here and slide the seat forward, and there is your third row. Go ahead and take a look at it from the rear and the other side first. As you can see, obviously the sliding and reclining second row. Like I mentioned, this one has the touch-free tailgate. Just leave your hand over the Lexus logo and it will open with no buttons pressed. See the RXL logo there. And the different lower rear valence here with the chrome accenting and the tailpipe down below there. Rear backup sensors and the real money back here, your third row seats. As you can see, dual cup holders there. This one is the 7-passenger model. Supposedly you can get bucket seats on the RXL in the second row. I have not seen that in person yet, but on the website that is an option. So if you are looking to have kind of a center passway, you can get that. And overall, this is generally about the same size that you're going to expect in this class of vehicle. This is really a 5-passenger vehicle with the third row when necessary. As you can see, there's plenty of cargo room behind the third row here. We have all the cargo mat goodies still wrapped up here. But there's plenty of space for a couple bags and suitcases or some groceries if you need to use that third row there. So the third row is all power operated by these buttons here, or these buttons here. So we'll go ahead and check out the third row, and I will climb in. It's not going to be really pretty here, but just to show you that it is a third row to use when necessary. Now keep in mind, I am 6'2", so I'm not the target audience of a small child to use when necessary, but I do fit, which is the kind of the point here. You've got a third row to use when necessary, and this is with the seat all the way back. As you can see, there isn't really much room, but that's why the second row kind of slides forward, so you can adjust and give the second row seat a little bit less room and make room for the third row here. But the 3-row RX does feature a tri-zone climate system, like I mentioned earlier. So you got the fan speeds here, temperature zones, and all the different features right there. Air vents here. Turn that off. Adjustable headrest and the dual cup holders. So again, this is really what's made the MDX and other SUVs popular, is you've got that third row to use when necessary. You have 2 extra kids to bring home from, you know, baseball practice or what have you. You can kind of carry everyone. And as you can see with the second row slid all the way forward, there actually is a good amount of legroom there for the third row. And like I mentioned, it's all power adjustable. Just press those 2 buttons right there. And the third row kind of raises and lowers itself back into its hiding place and slides back down. And when that's folded, as you can see, the RXL has just a, sorry for the glare, just a ton of cargo room. I believe 58 cubic feet when folded, but I may be mistaken on that exact figure, which is a little bit larger than you get for the two-row RX. And underneath the storage bin here is the rear tonneau cover. It hides away nicely with your towing essentials. And we'll go ahead and raise that back up. So you can see it's just as simple. The seat belts there stow away to the side, and these seats raise up. So I have no reason to believe that the RXL will be any less popular than its two-row counterpart, the RX, which has been Lexus's best-selling product for some years now, and actually the best-selling luxury vehicle, period. So with the additional third-row option, that's about $4 grand more than your standard RX, I have no reason to believe that this won't kind of capitalize on that popular market and steal some sales from competitors who have previously occupied that niche of having a third row only for those families who really just need the extra space when necessary. So if you have any questions, drop them down below. Like I said, this was my loaner car for the day, a 2018 Lexus RXL with 130 miles on it in silver lining metallic. So, thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for more.